What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive here with the next Elite 8 video, and we're going to get right to it. Several attacks to show today. We'll start 2 wars ago, and then we'll come back do one more. What are these guys acting crazy? Look at that. They're nuts. Let's see here. Getting right to it. 22 bigs versus 22. Really nice attack. This base is perfect for this type of attack. You see how it's all open on the bottom? He just drops a few hogs up top and grabs a CC lure. But down here on the bottom, you see it's all open. Plus, that's the only area where there even could be giant bombs. And there's no, he doesn't need wall breakers to get into this thing. He's actually brought wall breakers. That's one of my things I would have done differently on this base. But, you know, it's all down there. So if he gets this kill squad, you're bringing these troops over to the side here. If he gets this kill squad with his golems and all that, the king up into those spots, he knows he's going to trigger the bombs, and then he can just send his hogs in and take everything out. Just lures the CC over, just bunches them up a little bit and drops that poison on them. That's a surefire way to take out the CC troops at Town Hall 8. Then right here, everything's going in. The Tesla pops, the golems are wrapping around. He's creating his funnel with that. With those wizards, and then right here drops his witches. Really, I guess maybe my gripe is not justified after watching this again. I know what he thought. He thought he could bust that wall right there and let his troops get to the Tesla and all that compartment a little bit quicker. But the wall breakers were wasted. They're not going to take that out because it's not actually a compartment. They're going to keep running in, and there's no way they're going to make it all the way to the core, where they'd have to go. So I get what he was thinking, but really shouldn't have brought him there. But right here, you see the golems are in there. The witches or skeletons are doing some tanking, and then 2 of the 3 bombs already triggered. He's only got 1 more to go, but they're in there deep and doing a lot of tanking. Now, another gripe that I have about this attack, sort of, is I would have come from the backside of this attack, and I would have sent them 30 seconds ago, 40 seconds ago maybe. Biggs decides to come at the same size as Kill Squad. And again, with 2 of the 3 bombs triggered, even if you were going to come from this side, I would have came much earlier and protected my kill squad. But I would have come in almost the same time as the kill squad from the backside and just start dropping heals for them there. But this works as well. Very nice attack. You see they're going to go up to that last heal spell. Only a few defenses left to even worry about. So we'll start to fast forward as they take those last few down and then deal with that defensive king. So really nice attack, Biggs. Consider going a little quicker on the hogs next time, but besides that, really, really good. All right, let's move on here. Since this 3 stars done, let's look at Roscoe. Where's Roscoe? Taking on 26. This is the reason I want to show this one is because not you guys, I know you guys know better, but most of the YouTube community out there would look at this, or the YouTube community, the Clash community would look out there and look at this and say, okay, this base can't be hogged because it's got all those giant bomb spots in the core, and you can't hog a base like that. But that's nonsense. You guys know better, and so does Roscoe, obviously. Surgical hog attack, especially at Town Hall 8, is like the anti-double giant bomb. I mean, you can bring, he's got 31 hogs here. You can bring so many hogs that they're going to trigger them, and they're not going to be all in the same group, most likely. And there's just enough hogs to get the job done, even with a small group of them dying. So he bunches up the CC out there, takes them out, and then here he comes with just this really nice surgical coming in from the top. I like that because it's protecting all that kill squad up there. All those wizards now get to work on those high HP storages without worrying about going down. So really smart sending those in first. And then just starts working his way around the base. A few hogs for each defensive building, and then dropping those heals right there. They start getting to those little groups of defensive buildings and where the giant bombs might be. Continues to work his way around. The king, his offensive king was a little bit late. I like the idea of drawing that king out with it, but it was just late. The hogs were already there and had the aggro of the king. Had he done that at first, the king would have came out and he would have done a king swap and also tanked a little bit for those hogs. So nice idea, just didn't get it done. But right there you see in the core, that one group comes in, triggers bombs, they die, but now everything's okay. I love the late poison. Did you see that? Did you guys notice it? Those skeleton traps triggered there, drop that poison on him, boom. Now he's not even dealing with skeleton traps anymore, and his hogs can run around, finish off those last few defenses without having to worry about that. It probably saved him at least a couple of hogs, if not 3. But we'll fast forward. Really nice attack, Roscoe. That is exactly how you hog a base with giant bombs in the core. Good job, buddy. All right, look, one more on this raid, or on this war, and then we'll go to the next one. RK versus 28. Another one of these Govalo with earthquake spells for the for the spells there. Brings 1 rage, no heals, just that and the poison. This works at Town Hall 8, and this is perfect base selection for it to be honest. Wall breakers aren't going to get you into this core because of that moat. It's going to take a lot of wall breakers. So really, probably better to do it the way that Arcade did it here, just using it like a jump spell. You know, that's basically what they're doing at Town Hall 8. They're substituting it for a jump spell. It is very expensive, especially for a Town Hall 8, because spell space is at a premium there. I mean, you only get 1 more spell. You know, if you elect to go with 4 Quake spells, you only get 1 more, you know, normal elixir spell, and that's a big deal. You know, if it's hogs or whatever, you just get 1 heal. But the Go Valo is really nice for it, because if you can funnel like he's done here, your Valks into that core, and he just uses the fact that those 2 buildings are touching right there to just sort of vacuum suck these Valks right in there. I mean, they're not going anywhere else. They're going to that right there, and then from there on into the base. But if you can get him into the core and take out those air defenses on a base like this, then what you've got is all the outside. He's got 13 loons. You don't need heals for loons. You know, it's not like hogs where they can run over a bomb or something. If 1 or 2 of them go down to a air trap, that's fine. But they're going to get those defenses taken care of. Another thing that he did here was bring that Max P.E.K.K.A. That's pretty big. For Town Hall 8, a Max P.E.K.K.A. is very tanky, very high DPS. And look at this over here. This guy actually had all 3 of his Teslas bunched up on the opposite side he entered in. So there was no chance of that, that P.E.K.K.A. going down really, really quickly or anything like that. He knew that he was going to get a lot of value out of that. So smart bringing that there as well. But you see how quickly those balloons just decimated the outside of this base. I mean, there's only 1 defense left. It's a cannon. It can't even touch these loons. And then besides that, it's just cleanup time. Really like the attack. Not the toughest base in the world. I won't say that, but perfect army composition for it and perfect execution. Good job, RK. All right, we're going to switch wars as soon as this 3-star wraps up here. Go to their last war. Let's see, right there. Give me a God of War. Really good job. Another win for him. Couple of attacks from this one. Let's look at Ravel versus 18. Right here. Love this one. Just a holo, perfect. I got a soft spot for holo wee wee. And this one was done very nicely. Sends a few loons in at the start and a hog to back it up to take out that cannon and then get the CC lure. So now with the dragon out and a few archers, just going to bring it down to the bottom here. We'll fast forward just to look at the time on this, guys. He's at 1:50 left on the attack. This is a very fast attack. We'll fast forward here. He's getting them bunched up, and then just going to do an old school, kill, take out, drop the barb there for distraction, and then wizards to take out that dragon. Those level 5 dragons, they're not. I think it's level 5. Maybe it's level 4. I don't know. They're pretty tough for a Town Hall 8, but these guys are doing a good job taking them out. Just coming in from the bottom here, starting, sending a few hogs in, and then just sort of swarming on this. He wants to get in there. He wants to get those air defenses taken care of. So he sort of created this hog funnel, the way he sent them in. He knows they're going to go to that, so just dropping heals, keeping them up, making sure that those hogs are going to make it to those air defenses, because once that's done, he's smooth sailing with 11 loons in the bag. And then right here, I love the king up there, perfect use for that. I think he actually had 3 defenses targeting for a moment, but both of those archer towers locked on that king, so those balloons are going to come in untouched. Just great. And you just see, again, the late poison. Look at there. All those skeletons bunched up on those hogs, that late poison. If you've got something like that, like this guy had, a dragon in the CC where it's not going to help you to drop it on there. I mean, it's going to help you. It's not going to kill the CC troop. Hold on to it, because trust me when I tell you, that was a much better use for it than had he softened that dragon up a little bit with it. Excellent job, Ravel. Just beautiful. Everything about the attack was perfect. Loved it. All right, one more. Snoopy taking on 25. And this one is just you don't, when I'm visiting, I don't see a lot of these type bases. This is like an anti-3, Town Hall 8 base with multiple trap locations. A little bit trickier than you're going to see most of the time. So props to Ruby at God of War for having a base like this, but Snoopy took it out pretty easily. So good job to you, Snoopy. I like the minion right there. The cannon obviously couldn't touch it, so just dropping a minion to lure the CC troops out. And then again, just going to kill it sort of the old-fashioned way. A few distraction troops, a few archers, a few wizards. Just going to let them bunch up on it. Actually got a skeleton trap with it as well, so that's nice to get that taken care of at the same time. A few more barbs just keeping that that dragon occupied while his wizards do the dirty work there. Boom, it's down. And now coming in with the king, and just as a tank. I love that. Perfect use for the king. The king at Town Hall 8 he's not useless, but he's not like a queen, or you don't have a true kill squad most of the time. You're not going in to take out a queen or something like that. So I love seeing people use it like that for a tank. Just perfect. And I love, look at that, just the right number of hogs, got into that core, got that bomb triggered, and then proceeded with both of the bombs with those hogs, and then proceeded with the surgical hog deployment just all around the base. Had he not used that heal spell, he would have only got one of those bombs, but that heal spell, to trade a heal spell and get a double bomb set, that's perfect. Good job. Then you see just dropping the last few heal spells down here. And again, watch this late. Actually, I think this one he doesn't use it. He has the poison spell here, and there's skeletons chasing right there. As soon as they get close to a defensive building, drop it. They evaporate in a moment. Snoopy doesn't use it, but could have saved him maybe a hog or two, and the cleanup would have been a little bit faster, but didn't need it. Got the job done without it, so excellent job. Uses on the king later, but really didn't need it there either. Excellent job, Snoopy. Really nice attack. All right, guys, that is it. So many things coming for you guys. It's sort of all building up, so it's going to be like a big, when it starts happening, there's going to be a lot of new stuff coming at once, but I've got some ideas. I've got some new videos going to come out. We got some announcements as far as like clan stuff and just war, community in general stuff. You guys you're going to love it. So just hang it with me. It's all going to be coming, this month, basically. You're going to hear a lot of new stuff. So I'll be looking forward to that. Hope you liked the video. Until next time, Jake from One Hive reminding you guys to suck less.